Over in Domination, you can choose the objectives of each game from 1 to 3 stars in difficulty.
Right, and the prize levels increase based on difficulty.
Higher difficulty will make it easier to earn MTP, XP, and rep, and it'll also give you more prize points per game.
Yeah, those stack up after a run of teams on Domination, and you'll have to play on higher difficulties to earn the 99-star reward in each tier. Those cards are powerful, and it's worth it to get on the pathway to that all-time Domination challenge.
Lower difficulties are fine, but might be reinforcing bad habits while still winning. If you occasionally turn up the...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. So the Lakers will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Kobe. Magic Johnson is out there at West. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 spot. Now Johnson. Following McGrady's three-point attempt. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Rockets ball.
Here's Harden.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Harden driving the lane. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish? Wow, hammering it in.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Bryant.
One easy looks. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's McGrady. Drops in the layup for 2.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
West kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden against Johnson. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got his second basket.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Houston gets it back. Olajuwon finds Malone. No good on the wing three. The Lakers trail. West up on top. Drexler defending. Shot left block. And it's West getting it to go.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And here's Bryant outside. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson against Harden. Johnson, the pass to Kobe. Back to Johnson. Lock at 6. Bryant. No good there.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back. Just really struggling this quarter.
Johnson against Harden. Back to Malone. Harden against Johnson. Fires the three. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
That's tipped. Here's McGrady, and he goes in for the dunk.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Drexler with the ball. He's picked up by Bryant. Here's McGrady. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. 6 points for him.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
To the paint, here's O'Neal. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Harden draws the double. Back to Drexler. Here's Harden on the wing. Over Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Harden, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kobe dishes. The second effort and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for West. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Olajuwon passes to Drexler. Back to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job now.
The Lakers 50.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
We've got Harden. Olajuwon is out there with Malone. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Drexler in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Shaquille O'Neal, 2 shots.
No luck that time either. Houston leading by 6. Here's Harden. Takes it inside. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Rockets on defense. They lead by 8. It's the biggest of the game.
Rockets ball.
And it's Drexler with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Olajuwon inside. O'Neal's there. Here's McGrady. That's in. Coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Johnson kicks to Shaq. Olajuwon with the block. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Off the inbound and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Tracy McGrady.
And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. And he's this like overwhelming presence.
Taking 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Rockets leading by 9. Harden draws the double. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq.
There has never been hesitation for James Harden to mix it up down low. Tremendous job drawing contact.
And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Johnson. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Malone finds Olajuwon. Good, it's Malone picking up the assist. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets. Now here's West. Outside, Kobe. Olajuwon with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Drexler defending. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. McGrady with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And Harden wide open. He shoots off target with his 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's blocked. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
Kobe.
The shot's good from Bryant.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had
You can hear us now? You can hear us now, y'all. Yeah. You can hear us now.
That lined up all the way.
And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game. Baylor, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
I heard you say the shit. You can hear us now, y'all. They can hear us now. Look.
Outside Baylor. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harden inside the three-point line. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history. And when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Baylor kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor against McGrady. Baylor, that's good.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Stolen by O'Neal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break champs. And the dunk by Baylor.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's McGrady, and he uses the glass on the lane. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Harden the pass to Olajuwon. Stolen by O'Neal.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And the dunk by Baylor.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact. And Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
He's showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Lakers trail by 12. Johnson kicks to Baylor over McGrady, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Baylor, and finally they hit one. Baylor's got 8 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
To the middle, here's McGrady. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Lakers foul.
Rockets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Team is
That one is off.
At the line for Houston, Gracie.
He doesn't get the second one. Baylor with the ball. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Baylor's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Here's Harden. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone.
44. The Lakers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. In the first half. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. What do you think, Shaq? And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get up.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Baylor is out there with Johnson. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Kobe. And it's O'Neal in at the 5.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the basket by Olajuwon.
Man, that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Kobe, the pass to Johnson. Bryant down low. Drexler defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Los Angeles, Kobe.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Houston ball.
Harden outside. Going inside. The Lakers with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Baylor. Olajuwon with the rebound. Houston leading by 6. And here is McGrady. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Johnson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The alley-oop layup, very well done. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Olajuwon, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
James Harden is equally good passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Here's Johnson. He's got 6. Outside, Kobe. Shoots from the baseline. They get it back. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Shaq.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the first one drops.
At the line for your Rockets.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lakers trail by 3. And Johnson with the stop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. From deep Harden. Here's Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Baylor drives in, and the dunk.
Wait till you do that to do this. This shit too far.
By Baylor.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Drexler against Kobe. Shoots over Kobe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar outside. The three from Johnson. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. McCready with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. Left side, Baylor. For the lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
For Los Angeles, Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Oh, my goodness. James Harden. I mean, the handle is so tight. The feel for the game. What a pretty move.
Down low. Here's Baylor. It's blocked. Here's Harden on the wing. Nifty move. And it's good on the layup. Harden's got 18 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Drexler dishes to Malone.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
At the line for your Rockets.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
He's got 10.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Drexler against Kobe. Bryant with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. The rebound by Harden.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yep, that one goes. Harden's got 20.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
And here's Kobe for 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Harden surveying the D. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. 4 seconds left. Oh! And he jams it with authority.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Rockets lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Malone is out there with Drexler. Then it's Harden. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Baylor, that's good.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
McGrady. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
O'Neal, no good. Rockets leading by 4. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Here is Olajuwon.
Some exceptionally physical defense from O'Neal. He loves using that size to shut you down.
Stolen by Harden. Up the floor. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Johnson the pass to Baylor. Kobe getting it done in close.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Harden. McGrady against O'Neal. A rebound by the Lakers. Johnson outside. Back to Shaq. Malone with the steal. Here's McGrady. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Passes it to O'Neal. Bryant in the corner. To take the lead. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal. Kobe's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Kobe for 3. Drexler with the block. McGrady kicks to Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
O'Neal finds Bryant. Knocked away. It's stolen by McGrady. Inside, Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, James Harden showing you, I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Here's Johnson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Harden dishes to Olajuwon. Rebound the Lakers. Shaq's got his 16th rebound on the night. For 3, Kobe from range. Kobe drills it.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Harden kicks to Drexler. Here's the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Johnson, the pass to Baylor. Tries again. Olajuwon with the block. And stolen by Bryant.
2 minutes.
Now the pass to Baylor. The 3.
2 minutes.
The Rockets pull it in. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Harden kicks to McGrady. Here's Olajuwon. Outside, Drexler. Stolen by O'Neal. One-on-one fast break. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
This is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
The deep 3 from Harden. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for the Lakers.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Clearly a foul.
O'Neal. 4th personal foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
At the line for your Rockets.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Johnson.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Drexler with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Harden. Count.
This team leans heavily on James Harden, and the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. That shot, no good.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Houston ball.
And it's Drexler with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Here's Olajuwon. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
O'Neal. It falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Los Angeles calls timeout. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
Get on your feet and get wild.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands. You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play. Now a timeout called by Houston. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
And cheering on.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the 3 spot.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's McGrady. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
First team foul.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bryant, the pass to O'Neal. Now here's Johnson. Here's West. Lays
tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's McGrady. Oh, the double clutch. And he lays it up and in.
Well, Harden in sync with his teammates, and he's looking to create whenever he can.
Outside Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Harden against Johnson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now here's Harden. Intercepted. In transition, here they come. Here's Bryant. The kick out to Johnson. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 6.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Oh, got that one up quick.
If you could see that coming, Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
Johnson passes to Bryant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Harden. Shoots over Johnson. Harden can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
O'Neal passes to Abdul-Jabbar. An easy 2 on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Olajuwon passes to McGrady from 10 feet away. Tries again. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Bryant offline from the high post.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Olajuwon. Pass to Malone. Over to the wing. Here's McGrady. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Olajuwon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
For Los Angeles, Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
To the left wing. Pass to McGrady. Here's Drexler. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Johnson inside. Defended by Harden. It's deflected. It's a one-on-one situation.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Lakers trail.
Brady. 2 minutes remaining.
Bryant outside.
2 minutes.
To the wing on the left. West misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
They grab their own miss. Malone can't get it to go. Takes it inside, and the basket by West. West has got his second bucket on the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Harden from outside. Harden missing again. Harden's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Buries it down low.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
On the wing, Harden. To the paint. To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. And there's the rejection. Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Up top, Harden. Covered by Johnson. And Harden with the slam.
It was a finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
Johnson passes to O'Neal. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target. The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first.
22. The Lakers. 22.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
We've got James Harden, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's McGrady. The shot's good.
McGrady.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And he makes both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside Johnson. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Drexler. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Baylor. Drains the triple.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Back to Bryant. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Johnson.
And Los Angeles leads by 1. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
The drive by Harden. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
So it's the Lakers now. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Floats one. Here's Drexler. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Still, Rockets ball.
There's the steal. Here's Baylor. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Pass to Johnson. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it out to Bryant. 6 to shoot.
Houston.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for them.
At the line for the Lakers.
And both free throws good for Bryant. The Rockets trail. Here's Drexler. Oh, swiped away. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Baylor. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Harden. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
A smart play with the ball there. Harden just making the right decision.
Bryant outside. Johnson against Harden. Johnson passes to Baylor. The three on target from range. Baylor's got 6 in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Harden can't hit. Here's Bryant.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in. Appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's McGrady. And count it from 12 feet. McGrady's got 6.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender. A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Baylor from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Tipped. Here's Baylor, defended by Harden. And he drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Harden drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Bryant, the pass to Baylor. Back to Bryant. Shoots it from the corner. Rockets with a rebound.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
McGrady shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Stolen by Bryant.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Drexler. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they're running. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. 3 seconds left. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios with Ernie Jones. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big... And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket on the night.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Baylor. Right side O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Johnson. Defended by Harden. Johnson against Harden. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
The Lakers trail. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And then Harden with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Johnson kicks it out to Bryant. From the arc. Buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's McGrady. Outside for Harden. Over Johnson. Harden missing again. So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
The rebound by Baylor.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Uncovered. Good. He hits the jumper. And now it's a 4-point Laker lead. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Olajuwon passes to Harden. It's stolen by Johnson. And they're on the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. He's all alone. Finished off the break. Olajuwon's got 8.
They keep cashing in when they have the room to run.
Johnson passes to O'Neal. Here's Baylor. Kicks it out to Bryant. Takes a 3. They get it back. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And it's the Lakers on the break. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Finished off the break. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Full speed ahead. Pushing the ball every chance they get.
Rockets foul. 5, Drexler. First personal foul. First team foul. Onto the floor for your Rockets.
Baylor pass to Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. James Harden picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Johnson. So he gets them both. The Rockets trail. McGrady, the pass to Drexler. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter here. Baylor. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
For the Lakers,
And he sinks the second.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Johnson against Harden.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:31 left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. Another steal. Going all the way to the rack. He goes up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Rockets trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. 1:03 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Outside for Harden. The 3 is up. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 points. That one goes. O'Neal's got 8 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
McGrady, good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Baylor. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Got it off in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the close of the
62, the Lakers 63.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Lakers in the lead. We've got James Harden, and it's Drexler in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And here's Harden. And that one good. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Up top, Harden with the drive. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Throw it down on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Bryant outside to the middle. Here's Baylor. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Los Angeles foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
Houston in the lead. Harden with it. Right wing. Oh, there's the alley. Can't finish the lob. On offense, here are the Lakers. Pass to Bryant. On the wing, Bryant. 4-3, pure from three-point range. And Los Angeles leads by 2.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
It's stolen by Johnson. It's a one-on-one situation from 18 feet away. And Bryant gets it to go.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Outside Harden. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And here they come for the finish. They get the rebound. Baylor, the pass to Bryant. And another shot. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Ahead. Here's O'Neal. And he gets it to go. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Stolen by Bryant. Take it away. Pass to McGrady. Looking to end the run. Here's Olajuwon. There's the block. And they recover it. Here's Drexler. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There are few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Bryant. Out to the right wing. Here's Baylor. Back to Bryant. Here he goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Harden, deep three-point land. Rebound, the Lakers. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. Drexler grabs the board. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Here's McGrady. Outside Harden. 1:10 left in the game. Shoots over Bryant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Harden's got 30 points.
Always seen this before. Harden able to hit it when it matters most.
Back to Johnson. Here's Bryant inside. And a missed layup. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Olajuwon passes to Harden. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here's Bryant outside. The offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Baylor. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Johnson inside.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Now Harden. Here's Olajuwon. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was...
A big thank you, everyone.
If you've been an NBA champion...
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Houston starting five. Chris Paul out there with James Harden. And it's Malone in at the 4 spot. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Harden.
I've heard Paul say that the most important part of the game is ball handling. I tell you what.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my gosh.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. There's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, stolen by Harden.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Houston shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
It's Johnson with a drive. Misses in close.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Out left to the wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Quick off the draw. Chris Paul certainly doesn't lack confidence shooting the ball.
Down low. Out to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Harden, deep three-point land. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Harden against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Bryant outside. Inside, West. The rebound by Malone. Harden with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Back to Harden. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Deflected, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Bryant, right side. O'Neal passes to Bryant. Here's West. Counted from distance. And it's all knotted up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Drexler. Shot clock at 6. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's O'Neal. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Paul. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
Yeah, he's usually the playmaker, but Paul can knock down a shot like that if you set him up.
Now here's Bryant. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got 9 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the Lakers.
And Johnson drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
On the wing, Harden, covered by Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Harden can't hit.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Paul. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
1:41 left in the first quarter here. Here's Johnson, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Olajuwon, and here's Paul. To the paint. Over to the left wing. The Rockets again can't hit. The three ball. And another three for the Lakers.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Johnson against Harden. Down low. Olajuwon. Another shot. Back to Harden. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Outside Johnson. And here's Bryant outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Malone. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by West. West has got 11 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
No good with a layup.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's West. On the wing, Bryant. Just 3 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And he sinks the layup.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Ball from deep three-point land. Oh, he drains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand at time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, It spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Johnson in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Johnson passes to Bryant. Three-pointer off the mark.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Throws it up high. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Here's a 3 from Paul. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bryant. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Harden, and he gets that one.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Pass to Bryant. Outside Paul. Here's Drexler. Kobe grabs the miss. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's O'Neal. Got a piece of it. Harden with it.
Lakers foul. Magic Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harden. 4-point game. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Bryant, the pass to O'Neal. Here's West. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. O'Neal with it. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And he can't get that one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
3-pointer, Harden. They get it again. Olajuwon. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Olajuwon's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Bryant outside. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Stolen by Bryant. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's O'Neal. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Lakers ball.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Harden can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Pass to West. Now O'Neal. Back to Bryant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
To the inside. Outside O'Neal.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
That's his second personal foul. First
on defense, the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Harden. Rebound by the Lakers. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Left side, Harden. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Harden. And here's Bryant outside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Bryant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Inside. Pass to Drexler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
3rd team foul.
He's perfect from the line this time.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Harden against Johnson. The kick out to Paul. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Pass to West. From downtown. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harden. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, everything is running through CP3 tonight. The team goes the way he goes.
Pass to West. 2 on the clock. No good on the layup.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Okay, everybody, time to get loud for your Lakers Just Dance team. Let me hear you.
Harden, deep 3-point land. No good on the buzzer beater.
The first side. For the score, the Lakers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
38.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny? It's a dandy.
My 3rd grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
This is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandy like? Well, basically, that's what the class was. A really cool
The Lakers came ready to play. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. They closed the first quarter with a 6-point advantage. Moving into the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but still played a competitive quarter, now tied at the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, Ernie, you got to love the way they get it stops. I mean, the defense works only if all 5 guys are playing it and attached to a string. When one guy moves, the other has to. Elite, physical, tough, engaged level.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So the Houston 5 right now. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's West. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Bryant finds Johnson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
Pass to West. Sends it home from three-point land. West has got 16 points now.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Drexler, covered by Bryant. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. Over Johnson. Kept alive. The steal. Going all the way to the rack. The finish. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
James
foul.
Harden picks one up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both. Rockets trail by 5. Harden, the pass to Olajuwon. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Paul. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Pass to Bryant. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Olajuwon's got rebound number 11. Harden, the pass to Drexler. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Bryant. Back to Johnson. Bryant outside. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. The Rockets trail to the paint. It's picked off. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's O'Neal. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. No good on the 2nd free throw. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Paul. Here's Olajuwon. He's covered by O'Neal. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Lakers have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gets the 3 to fall.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
The ball's knocked loose. Harden, the pass to Olajuwon. 3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Johnson. Here's West. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. West has got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's West. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
It remains Los Angeles ball.
A 3 off the inbound. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got his 4th assist in this one.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Bryant against Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's West. 24 points for him. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Tries the 9-footer. And that one's good. Paul's got 25 points in the game.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And stolen by Paul. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers lead by 3. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Kicks it out to Bryant. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Bryant. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Here's Malone. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
O'Neal, and he jams it home with authority.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And it's Drexler missing. Here's Bryant inside. He's guarded by Paul. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Lakers.
It's both from the stripe. Outside Paul. Here's Olajuwon. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter.
64.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Harden into the lane, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That's his second personal foul.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that. I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Lets it fly. Here's Olajuwon. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Johnson passes to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. That one goes in.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
The Lakers lead by 3. Back to Johnson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Here's Paul. Pass to Olajuwon. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
And he gets the bucket. O'Neal's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, swiped away. Here's Drexler, covered by Bryant. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The Lakers lead by 3. Johnson passes to Bryant. Paul with a steal. Here's Drexler. The kick out to Paul. And he hits it to tie the game. Paul's got 28 points for the game.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Paul passes to Harden. Here's Olajuwon. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Lakers moving it up by himself. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Outside for Harden. And that misses. That would have put him up.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Bryant. There's the drive. The rebound by Malone. So it's the Rockets now. 2-point game. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Olajuwon's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
Harden against Johnson. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Harden. Poke loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Lakers moving it up. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the line.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Back to O'Neal.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Olajuwon. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Olajuwon's got 19 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
.114 left in the 4th. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Olajuwon. It's tipped. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Paul. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Here's West. He's guarded by Paul. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. It's deflected. Left side, Harden. Here's a three from Paul. Rebound, the Lakers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hammers the lob through.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. The Rockets again can't hit. And he lobs it up top.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting the game in the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
You can press the rebound button to view your team's full list of accomplishments. Huge win streaks, protecting your home court, and ultimately making final appearances and winning titles. That's what it's all about.
And a dynasty is more than just one great year. You'll want to repeat those outstanding occurrences year after year. Prove your dominance and you'll be awarded more.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is out there with Jordan. Then it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Pippen. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. Now, here's Johnson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw foul.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Rose. Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates. Sees the shot fall. Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
And taken away by Magic. Out pass to Bryant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jordan with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And there it is for him.
Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the defender.
Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. West against Rose. Right at the free throw line. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Still Lakers ball.
Here's Johnson. West passes to Kobe. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boy, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
Now here's Johnson over Jordan. O'Neal finds Johnson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Carries it from three-point range.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And the quickness and acceleration of Derrick Rose, even with a simple dribble move, he can leave defenders stuck to the floor. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Baseline try. Rodman grabs the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've got liftoff. Jordan showing off that unmatched vertical leap to go up and throw down the alley-oop. Nicely done.
Down low. And then Rodman with the dunk.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Here's Kobe. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Outside Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Magic Johnson picks one up. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. West kicks to Johnson. Launches it. Gilmore grabs the miss. The Bulls trailing. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Bryant. Shot's good by Pippen.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pippen, the pass to Rose. Yep, that one goes in there. Rose has got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Rodman kicks to Rose. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. Up
16, the Bulls. 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Pippen. Rose is out there with Jordan. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. In the corner, it's Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. And it's Shaq with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Oh, West in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
I've always liked the feel for the game that Scottie Pippen has. He's a dynamic passer, folks.
Here's West. 6 points for him. Outside, Kobe. Kobe Bryant. So good at finishing through contact. Guys, no one... team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Gilmore, shoots over Shaq, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Shaq.
Hey, give the defense credit for really good effort, but Gilmore, such a big guy, he's not backing down, and because he doesn't, he draws the foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. On the wing, Johnson. From the baseline. That one rolling around and rims out. Rose with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Derrick Rose with the 3. Rose has got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The drive by Jordan. No good on that one. And there's Jerry West on the assist by Johnson. West has got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Oh, offensive interference.
Basket interference. The score will not count.
Lakers trail by 3. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal. Jordan against Johnson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's West for 3. It's hauled in by Pippen.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's now 6 points here for Scottie Pippen. Here's Los Angeles now. To the inside, O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim. Shaq is one powerful dude.
1:14 left here in the second. And here's West on the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Come on now, throw it down. Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Johnson finds Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant against Pippen. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bryant. Out to West. Johnson outside. A second chance effort. No good. Shot missing. Jordan with some nice D. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Bryant. The rebound by Pippen.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He had 12 points and 3 assists. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And that wraps up the half.
Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Johnson. Ryan is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Baylor in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And a wide open look for Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Right side O'Neal. Bryant looking over the floor. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
First team foul.
Chicago leading by 7. Rose passes to Pippen. To the paint. Banked in off the glass. Gilmore's got his second bucket tonight.
Playing with such brute force on the inside. Gilmore with the size and some pretty good moves, too.
Back to Kobe. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been different.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Jordan with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Here's Rose. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
2 minutes.
Lakers trail by 10.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up for scores.
Back to Rose. On the wing, Rodman. Over Abdul-Jabbar. The Lakers with the rebound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside, Johnson. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Good work defensively by Baylor.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Shaq. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And here's Kobe for 3. They get it back. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Elgin Baylor.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Jordan, the pass to Gilmore. Bulls moving the ball around. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist in the game. Johnson attacking O'Neal, and he makes good on the layup. Shaq's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
Jordan, the pass to Gilmore. Great tee that time from Johnson. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Chicago to start the 4th. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the pivot, manning the middle. The shot by Baylor, no good. The Bulls leading by 9. With the drive.
One of the strongest guys in the league ever. Artis Gilmore is an intimidating rim protector. You don't want to drive to the bucket when he's waiting in the middle. That could be painful.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Outside, Kobe. And they'll get another chance. No good from Baylor. Baylor's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Rose. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kobe.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Rose in the post. Johnson on him.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Johnson inside. Guarded by Jordan. Knocked loose. Stolen by Pippen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's stolen by Bryant. And now here comes Kobe leading the break. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's up a 3. The shot by Bryant, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Kept alive, Gilmore. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Rose kicks to Jordan. Fires from deep. The kick out to Rose. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, you want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Bulls leading by 12. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Johnson dishes to Baylor. Lets it go from deep. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 9 assists now tonight.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
The pass to Pippen. Stolen by Magic. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. And finished off by Bryant.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Chicago with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Rose missing.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Baylor can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Outside Rose. No one near him. Offensive rebound. Rodman kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Gets to the hoop.
Well, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
A baseline J. No good from Baylor. Now Jordan. Outside for Pippen. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
From deep, Jordan. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg.